Good day, everyone. A very good day to my students. Today, we will be studying history, sources of history, under which I opted to teach oral sources of history. Oral sources of history for Standard 5, 6, and 7th. Standard 5 EVS 2, 6th and 7th history. I opted this topic because material sources of history is very easily available in museums. If you visit museums and any other historical places, written sources of history is available to us in our libraries in forms of autobiographies of different freedom fighters, national heroes, biographies, etc. Very few information on oral sources of history is available to us. So hence I thought of having an audio-visual impact of oral history under sources of history. Oral sources. Let's look into the definition. In society that did not have culture of writing, at that point of time, written language was not discovered. Scripts were not discovered. Script in form of Latin, Sanskrit, whatever, that is, letters were not discovered. Historians uncover some of such things that happened in the past through oral source. Oral history uses spoken words as well as legends, that is, stories, myths as historical evidence. Folk songs and folk stories. People could sit here in groups and sing songs, share stories, and here is the image of a folk song or a folk story, which is a part of the oral sources of history. Oral testimony, that is, witness, are first-hand account of people telling about themselves and their past that they experienced. They would share out the information recorded by historians in interviews and later written down somewhere. The oral tradition means the culture, are the stories that have been passed from one generation by word of mouth. Like, for example, you learned the habit of praying, you learned the mantras, you learned chanting your prayers from one generation to the other. Maybe your grannies may have taught you. The oral tradition together with archaeology is important source of pre-literature when literature was not formed before colonial history. Examples of oral sources of history: folk songs, folk stories, myths, legends, proverbs, paudas, abhangas, shlokas. How do we evaluate history? History cannot be evaluated on the basis of imagination. It requires analysis, the origin, and the purpose. It cannot be based on assumptions. It cannot be based on fake information. History requires critical study. How to evaluate these critical sources? It needs critical evaluation. And how do we do it? Identify with the help of the questions. Ask questions. Seek information on their background. Find out different sources to check out the facts and figures. Evaluate the information that you found. Just don't blindly believe it. Try to analyze it, scrutinize it. Find out the relevant facts. Search the relevant information. Evaluate the quality and the credibility. Is it authentic? What is the quality of it? Evaluate the content. Is the content correct or is it misleading information? Use correct sites and informations. The key words to understand history: do not be biased just because on the particular likes and dislikes. History cannot be one-sided. The argument should be a balanced one. It should have well-written information, not partially written facts. It carries out good index and bibliography. Bibliography is the reference sources from where you have managed to get the information. Thank you. I hope you'll like it.